Good evening, everybody. My name is Kim Langley. I work for Old Mutual. Hi, Leander. So when we were asked to prepare for 15 minutes, might I add, I told Heinrich, I said, you know what, everybody's going to do PowerPoint. Let's not do that. So that's why we're sitting. Yeah, the picture had to be up for me to give context. But maybe welcome to our partnership. So what we decided was we are going to do a live and direct interview with E-News, Kim Langley, and Heinrich Powers. And so good evening, everybody. And before I go into my questions, I think I just wanted to share with you guys. I was recommended to apply for being a part of the program. My line manager just said to me, you will enjoy that. You like working with people, you like working with children, you will enjoy it. But that really didn't tell me what it was all about. So I kind of still went into this thing not really understanding, what was expected, but ultimately that I wanted to be part of making a difference. So Heinrich, the program.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Heinrich Powers, the principal of Mount View High School in Hanover Park. Yes, Kim, I did. Over the past year, we had lots of challenges, and I think it was God ordained and the right time that PFP invited me to be part of the program, because wasn't it for Kim, Sadiq, the cops, PFP, supporting me the last year of my life as principal in Hanover Park, I think I wouldn't have survived. Thank you.
And you heard the school is in Hanover Park, so the challenges are many. I recall our very first meeting, and also I think we scheduled about an hour, and I think we were also about 2 hours or so. And we had hardly spoken about the program, but it was just more about connecting and just understanding who we are and where we come from. And I think that was probably where Heinrich made a mark on my life. He used the word hope. And I realized that even as a leader in business, hope is so critical, because if we have hope, if we don't have hope, we have nothing, because there's nothing to hold on to, there's nothing to aspire to. So Heinrich, maybe just give us a couple of the challenges that we identified as a partnership.
Yeah. At one time in this past year, I was almost down and out. And then, Kim, if you still remember, the words you gave me was, Heinrich, you just stand. You don't have to do anything else, you just stand. The challenges that we had this year and still having is, number one, bad academic matric results. And like my colleague Sam has said, when you have bad results, WCD has no grace for a principal and a school like that. I was also called in to go see a one-on-one with the district director, and obviously it was a tough interview. I felt so bad after that, and to be honest, I felt like resigning after that. But then Kim came to me, and Sadiq, I got in contact with him, and I came to the last COP. Where was that again? At the primary school in Langa. And how my spirit was lifted again. The challenges at our school is, number one, bad matric results. Number two, vandalism, where your school is vandalized on a weekly basis. Currently, we don't have an alarm that's working. The emergency water is off. The cameras is off because wires are being cut on a weekly basis. The fence part of it is carried away. And so I can go on. Old Mutual, thank you very much. You sponsored us in last year, 15,000 Rand. We took that money, just think about it, to put burglar bars on the drain covers. Because every second week, drain covers are being vandalized and all kind of wires are being cut. So a principal's main job is to manage the curriculum. But to tell you the truth, so many days I don't get to that because there's other things that I have to see to. The other thing that we were struggling a bit right from the beginning was the morale of our staff members. It's obvious that bad results and vandalism work against the spirit of people working at the school. But like Kim said, given you some context and factors working against us, we've got hope and we're still standing. And I thank my two colleagues that are with me tonight, two HODs. I'm so glad they are here to get a bigger picture of PFP and what it is all about. Thank you.
And you know, when we think about achievements, I think back to the workshops that we attended, and there was a number of learnings, and maybe you just want to give us one of the learnings that you could successfully apply back into the school.
Okay. One of the things, time to think, where we were taught that it is important to listen respectfully to your colleagues. Don't interrupt. Give them enough time to say whatever they want to say. And I've practiced that, and it's been working. Sometimes it's very difficult when you think that someone is not talking sense. It's very difficult to sit and listen to the person, but you have to respect that person and give that person the space to express whatever that person wants to.
Okay, and just in terms of the program, would you recommend it to any other colleagues, and why?
Most definitely. Like I said, if it was not for this program in this year, this challenging year, I wouldn't have survived. One of the things, I want to make this statement, and I'm not a soccer fan, I'm a rugby fan, a Stormers fan. But I will encourage principals to join PFP. You know why? Because you never walk alone. When you are a PFP principal, there's always support. Your business partner, your coordinator, other principals in your COP, other business partners. You're not alone. I've spoken to the principal of, help me, Manuel's, Kensington. I spoke to her during the break, and I told her, we've got a slight problem with time allocation in our timetable. And one of the subject advisors said, Kensington's time is right. So can you see, I was asking her, listen here, can we talk about that timetable, and can you give me some advice? And she said, just give me a call tomorrow, I will assist you. You never walk alone. There are countless opportunities, but Sadiq taught me to change my vocabulary. There are countless possibilities when you are part of PFP. So why not join us?
And just in closing, from my side, in terms of the way forward, I think it's literally taken us, I would say the first 6 months was probably Heinrich and I working on our relationship, understanding one another. You know, when you giving your opinion to someone and they clench their jaws and you can see, he just wants to punch me right now because what I'm saying is so not what he wants to hear. But that has actually become our strength. We leverage off another perspective, a different point of view, and the fact that we are open to that. And maybe with the 2 HODs here, I'm now known on a first name basis when I walk in at Mount View. So I'm part of the family now. I'm not a stranger anymore. I remember going to the only SMT meeting that I was invited to, and the one teacher said, "What do you want?" And I was like, okay. But you know what? It was okay. It was actually okay, because it set the tone and it gave me an opportunity to say, listen, nobody forced me to be here. I want to be here. I want to be a part of making a difference. I stay about 5 minutes away from the school by car. And so this was my first choice, even though I know what Nova Park is all about. But I believe whether it's a small difference, I am going to make a difference. So Heinrich, you have my commitment from today until whenever you need me.
Thank you, Kim, and I really appreciate that. I think I just want to mention one thing. You know, with all the negativity around you, and no one in the department acknowledged any good coming from the school, I want to mention this, that in last year's matric results, 17 of our learners obtained a bachelor's pass. 17. And the department is saying nothing about that. They are only looking at the pass percentage. But if 17 of our learners from Nova Park has a key to go to university, that is an achievement. So I'm grateful for that, and I want to salute the 2 HODs. Mr. Esser sitting there, he was the grade leader for grade 12 last year. Thank you very much, colleagues. Thank you. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, everyone. Kim and Heinrich signing out.